So I proceeded to cut it on my main fabric, as you can see here, and I added 0.5 inches round on both cup, okay, and also transferred the notches to it. I added stay, warden and hard gum to the inside. Do you see? So add the things that you know make it very strong and firm. And I did the same thing on this part as well. I added all those hard gum and stay and warden to it, okay, and I cut out my lining piece. Here again, I went on to cut it on my main fabric. Do you see the paper? And I added allowances around 0.5 inches here and 2 inches here for my sewing allowance, okay. So I also cut my lining piece and added stay to the main fabric. Do you see? So here I also cut it on fold, added my stay and also cut my lining piece. This is my yoke, okay, and I also added 0.5 inches there. This is my yoke, and I also added stay to it, okay, and cut on my lining piece as well. Then the back part, I did the same thing. Everything I cut accordingly, okay. So now it will be time for us to start joining. So the first part I'm going to join is this part, okay. So I'm just going to bring this one, I'm going to open it up, and after opening it up, I am going to bring the side that I'm going to be joining with it, okay. So I'm just going to set my lining piece and my papers aside, and I'm just going to bring this part. I notch this upper part, okay, so that I will not get confused. So I'll align it here and place it right side facing right side, and I'll join, okay. Then on my cup as well, I'm just going to align the side with the center and making sure that the notched part are aligned to the other notched part, okay. This is very important, to notch your bust point area of the cup, okay. So I'll go ahead and join with 0.5 inches, and I'll do the same thing on the second cup as well. I'll just align the notched part and I'll go ahead and join with 0.5 inches. So I'll go ahead and do that, and I'll bring it back. So I'll do the same thing for my back, okay. So I proceeded to join, and can you see this is what we have, and I open iron it. Can you see? This is very important. And I did the same thing on the lining piece. I joined and also open iron. Then the second part as well, I joined and open iron. Can you see this one as well? I also did the same thing, join and open iron on both the main fabric and the lining piece. Then for my back, I went on to sew the neckline with my join it with my lining piece, and sew a little rope here to the neckline area to form my button holder, okay. Then I also sew the zipper allowance area and all of that, okay. So it is time to join my cup, my main fabric. So if you like to attach boning, please go ahead and make your boning channel, but for the purpose of this tutorial, I'm not going to attach boning to it, okay. It's just my choice, okay. So I'm going to align this part, okay, to this area. Can you see? I have already marked 0.5 inches, which is the allowance I added. So I'm going to place it this way, okay, that line facing that line, and I'm going to join. So it is important to pin it down, okay, so that it doesn't move while you are joining. I'll do the same thing on both cup and bring it back. So I was done joining, and this is what we have. Can you see how the cup is standing? Yes, because of the things I gummed on the cup. With this, you don't need to put on a bra, okay. So I went on to join to sew my yoke, turn it with my lining piece, the neckline area, okay, and I notched the midpoint of my yoke, okay, and also notched the midpoint of my main fabric. Can you see? So I'm going to place it this way to join my yoke. I'm just going to align the notched area together, and I'll go over to my machine and join, okay. So ensure to also pin it around very well, because that is what I'm also going to do. All right, so I'll join it and I'll bring it back for you to see. And I'm also going to join I'm going to show you how I'm going to join the lining piece to it, okay. Then for my back, I also sew my dart on my back. Remember, I'm making use of basic bodice for the back, okay. I'm not using corset back, okay. So I went on to join and also join my yoke. Can you see? I went on to join my yoke. Can you see how it's lying flat? It's laying flat, like it's looking so relaxed. And can you see the inside? I went on to join the lining piece on this upper part. Can you see? So as to use it to conceal the rough areas, okay. Can you see how I neatly joined that part and also top stitch on it? Okay, so this is what we have and I love it. I want on to join it on my skirt part. Can you see? I went on to align the dart to the skirt to the skirt to the half length of the dart of the half length and join. So I want to show you how I also joined the how I concealed this back half length with the skirt. Okay, so I'm here to join my to sew my zipper. Okay, so I want to show you the inside of this back part. Do you see this place where I joined the skirt part and the waist part? Do you see how I neatly concealed? I'm going to show you how to do that on this front. Okay, can you see how rough this place is? So I'm going to kind of fold this skirt part in like this and try to a kind of wrap it with the lining piece of the half length. Do you get? Then after wrapping it this way, can you see the skirt part is now on the middle? I'm going to align the that area. Can you see? Align the skirt dart and the half length dart. Okay, remember is this on the lining piece. I'm doing this. Then I'll go ahead and join the side as well and turn it out from the armhole area. Okay, so that is what I'm going to do, after which I'm going to join shoulder of the front with the shoulder of the back. Okay, I'm going to join the two shoulders and I'll attach my sleeve and join the side, and I'm going to show you the final look. Okay, so if you have watched this point and you have not subscribed, go ahead and hit on the subscribe button, like this video and also drop a comment. And if you have not watched the cutting tutorial of this video, please go ahead and watch the cutting tutorial, because it is by so doing that you understand everything we did here. Okay, so when I did that, after doing that, this is the final look of my dress.